Hey everyone, welcome back to Turnover. I'm Jacob, and I'm really glad you're joining me today because we're going to explore a side of MrBeast that doesn't always make the headlines the side that's generous, thoughtful, and truly life-changing. We all know him as the creator of some of the wildest challenges and jaw-dropping giveaways on YouTube. But behind the spectacle, there's a story of charity, philanthropy, and genuine impact. Today, we're going to unpack that story and dive deep into how MrBeast uses his platform not just for entertainment, but for giving back in ways that have touched millions of lives. Before we jump in, just a quick disclaimer. The information in this episode comes from various online sources. While we aim for accuracy, some details may not be fully up to date. This content is for informational and educational purposes only. So, let's start at the beginning. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, didn't grow up as a billionaire or even as someone who had unlimited resources. He was just a regular teenager in North Carolina, fascinated by YouTube, obsessed with understanding the platform, and willing to work harder than most to make something of himself. But even early on, there were signs that he wasn't just about making money or getting views. He genuinely cared about others. As his channel grew, he began experimenting with challenges that gave away cash, gifts, or other rewards. What might have seemed like a fun gimmick at first was actually laying the foundation for something much bigger. You see, each video where he gave money to strangers, small streamers, or random people wasn't just about entertainment, it was also about impact. And he quickly realized that the more generous he became, the more people connected with his content emotionally. One of the first big moments that really put MrBeast on the map philanthropically was his giving away $3,000 videos. Now, giving away that kind of money is not just about throwing cash around. It requires planning, logistics, and a deep understanding of human emotion. Who will get the money? How do you make it fair? How do you capture authentic reactions without making it feel staged? He figured all of that out, and the results were stunning. People were not just entertained, they were inspired. But MrBeast's charitable side didn't stop at random giveaways. Over the years, he has built a real structure around philanthropy. Take Beast Philanthropy, for example. This is not just a side project, it's a full-fledged charitable organization. The goal is to feed families, provide resources, and make a measurable impact in communities across the United States. Millions of dollars from his videos go directly into this initiative, and the results are tangible. Families receive groceries, students get support, and local organizations benefit from his largesse. The sheer scale of his charitable work is something that most creators can only dream of. Another remarkable example of his generosity is his work with environmental causes. Many people know about Team Trees and Team Seas, initiatives that raised millions to plant trees and clean up oceans. These weren't just videos meant to get views, they were coordinated global campaigns with real-world results. By combining his platform, his audience, and his resources, MrBeast was able to make a difference that extends far beyond the YouTube community. What makes his charitable work so effective is how he integrates it with his content. You might think that giving away thousands of dollars or organizing massive charity campaigns is separate from his entertainment videos, but in reality, they're deeply connected. Every giveaway, every donation, every challenge has a story behind it. Viewers don't just watch the action, they witness real people's lives being changed. And that emotional connection is what sets MrBeast apart. It's also important to understand the scale of his reinvestment strategy. MrBeast famously puts almost all the money he earns back into his videos. That means that the more successful a video is, the more he can invest in future challenges, giveaways, and charitable initiatives. It's a cycle of growth, entertainment, and impact that's both strategic and heartfelt. And the proof is everywhere. You see it in the jaw-dropping prizes, in the elaborate challenges, and most importantly, in the faces of the people whose lives have been changed. But behind the glamour and excitement, there's also a serious commitment. Coordinating charitable projects at this scale is not easy. It involves legal permissions, safety planning, and careful logistical coordination. And MrBeast doesn't just throw money at the problem, he carefully plans each step to ensure the donations are meaningful, sustainable, and impactful. That kind of dedication is rare, and it's one of the reasons his philanthropic work has earned such a strong reputation. Another fascinating aspect of his charitable side is the ripple effect. Every time he creates a video giving back, it inspires other creators and fans to think about generosity in new ways. People start their own campaigns, organize fundraisers, and support causes they might never have noticed before. MrBeast's work is not just about the immediate impact, it's about setting an example and creating a culture of giving on a massive scale. Even as he continues to grow, his focus on charity remains central. While many creators diversify into business ventures or brand deals, MrBeast has maintained the balance between profit, entertainment, and philanthropy. And the result is a model that shows how success can be leveraged to make a real difference, not just for one person, but for communities and causes across the world. One of the most compelling things about his charitable efforts is the authenticity. You can tell that it's not just for show. People often ask whether it's performative, and maybe a little of it is, but when you look at the scope, the planning, and the outcomes, it's clear that his generosity is real. This is someone who uses his platform, resources, and audience to create positive change, and that's a story worth telling. So, as we wrap up today's episode, the takeaway is simple: MrBeast is more than just a viral YouTuber. Behind the crazy challenges, huge giveaways, and viral videos lies a person committed to using his platform for good. From feeding families to cleaning oceans, from inspiring viewers to empowering communities, MrBeast's charitable side is as remarkable as his entertainment. It's a story of vision, strategy, and genuine heart. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'm Jacob, and this has been Turnover. Until next time, keep exploring, keep giving, and keep turning over new ideas.